Oh, is that at the heli?
I'm not sure.
Ooh, what's your boy?
I'll tell you what
Back
we'll
when
talk about
today we
momentarily after
playing
that.
some Dayz.
Where is my other
Looks
computer?
nice.
Nice. Right. I probably need to get some food soon, to be honest. Where is that other wall kit? Oh, it's on the floor there, isn't it? I wish it
But
would
yeah,
scroll
today
faster. You
we
know, using the
building
scroll
a
button on
base.
the mouse. I wish it would just scroll fucking faster. Can you see me building this at the moment to see if it lines up well enough with the what I'm trying to line it up with? Or if I'll go into
No, no,
uh,
yeah. Sorry,
always.
I'm looking though. But today, yeah, we're giving Arch the reins.
Gives us a little angle of the stairs, but again, whether we'll be able to shoot through it, I do not know. That is still small wall, isn't it? I think we need there.
Ooh, this.
Yeah, we'd still need to secure it so they can't. They'll be able to fit through that, won't they? That was my. We'll just do the extra wall. At the end of the day, it's just one extra one, isn't it? Right. So that there. So, want to choose a
What
build
if
site?
we made this a doorway right here, out there to shoot down on them? Or is that illegal?
To be honest, I've not checked the. I got a bit tired of reading through the pages and pages of rules to be completely
Actually, just
honest. Well,
yeah, I'm
I
already
think.
sick of it as well.
Well, I mean,
You're
can
not
you
gonna be able
change
to do
these
that.
ones into ones that have windows? How do you? Oh, is it a separate kit altogether?
Separate kit, yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay. Why is it? Why is it snapping to ones over there, but not snapping to where I want it to be? I don't understand. Inside.
Or,
Like literally, I am. Oh, I
oh
had
God,
kick server restart. Typical.
damn.
Oh, okay. Let's wait for that. Let's give it a couple of minutes. Let's see how
Firecracker,
it
be
goes.
gone.
Yeah, they'll
Hopefully.
be all. Yeah, they'll be all right, man. It'll be like a 4 8 hour thing. I'd expect, unless it's the same as normal anyway. Right. Let's have a look and answer that question whilst we've obviously got a second. So let me find the how-to wiki and the rules. Right. So here, okay. So one of the
With investing
PvP
options
rules
from
is, don't attack outside PvP zones, including during heli crashes. So heli crashes are PvE. It says no raiding, breaking into, or glitching through other people's bases. It doesn't say, well, breaking into, I suppose, covers, but obviously it's saying don't do it rather than making sure people can't do it. Hopefully the update, the mod that's coming in for next white will be the same as the other server, so that people cannot build within 200 meters of you. So there's no way they can potentially build over, build into, build under, whatever, etc. Right, in terms of base building, let's find the rules. So it says one base per group. Obviously, keep flag raised. Bases will despawn after 7 days once flag is removed. No compounds. No building near heli crashes, campsites, trains, police events, convoys, police stations, hospitals, or any other events. In terms of building restrictions, no building in no build zones across roads and near cots. Water bases are allowed as long as they don't obstruct waterways. Underground components must stay within the flag protection radius. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Freestanding bases must adhere to size restrictions. Flag protection radius is 40 meters and 75 square units of builds, as per the examples shown in the Discord. I won't read out the vanilla structure base building because that doesn't apply to us. We're not building in a. Ensure evadable ground level entrance and limit door stacking. Code lock windows are allowed but must not be the only access point. Quick access points should not create exploitative or inaccessible spaces. I think the question there is what's exploitative? Is having a door, as you said there, which you can open and shoot out at people, class is fine, or is it that's a vague
That's got
rule? Yeah, and then flag requirements. Always keep your flag raised. Bases will despawn after 7 days without a flag.
I just kind of wanted to, like, everything would be perfect except for
Well, yeah, I mean,
just one
realistically, we're never going to find a perfect. We're never going
crazy.
to find a perfect 1 hour. Do you know what I mean?
Not like
Yeah,
crazy, but
yeah,
actually like,
yeah. No, I get you.
and it's so complicated. We just run. Whenever we hear the alarm, get ready.
Well, yeah, that's a really good point. And we've not got to worry about obviously we've got to worry about bears, but we've not got to worry about fucking Indominus Rexes and fucking T Rexes taking half of our ammo off us just trying to kill them. So that's a good sign. I think my only concern based on rereading those rules is they clearly want people to be building floor floors, walls around those floors, and ceilings on top of them, so it's a nice enclosed compact base, which we won't be able to do at the beginning of this, and likely may not be able to do for quite a while until we've grinded the money or whatnot to be able to afford it all. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty unimaginative. If everybody's got to have like a big block, like like 5x4, 3 stories high, something like that. There's no imagination to base designs, is there? It's just all. Oh yeah, you're just building 1x1s as long as you want and wide as you want and as tall as you want up to 3 levels. But I suppose at the same time, maybe it helps with lag because there's not as many like really enormous spaces. But the server's showing back for me, but it's not allowing me to connect to it. Can you connect at the moment, or are you in? Or okay, I'm gonna try now. Fingers crossed, man. Oh man, what did you? I'm not sure if you've seen, but you know that mod on the other server that the owners put £300 towards or $300 towards. They've put a page up on the showcase showing all of the new um, like storage and base options that are coming in. And to be fair,
Yeah.
some of them look pretty good. But I would also caveat that and say, like the lockers, the loadout lockers, which currently take up like one locker. Like it's like a nice. It's not wider than it needs to be. It's nice and compact. Well, these replacement ones they're putting in are twice as wide as them. But like it visually shows like the plate carrier in the backpack inside them. And I am sat there thinking, wait a minute here. If you are replacing what is like a 1x1 locker, which can fit a full loadout in, with something that is twice the size of it, but only can still have one loadout in it, that isn't a good thing. You know what I mean? That isn't a good thing. That's a bad thing because you're basically taking up double the space for the same amount of storage. But again, we won't know until it actually. Well, we won't know at all because we're not going to be playing it, are we? But I did sit there thinking like, okay, the majority of items that they're bringing in are just same as the stuff they've already got. They just look different. So it's like, why? What was the, you know what I mean? What was the actual
Oh,
benefit of
who is
doing
it?
that? What's that?
Who's this? Who was my baggie? Yeah.
Good.
Christmas. What about this repair work, man? Or how that works? Repair your items.
I do not know, but I'm happy to.
I'm about to just put it right next to this bench. Right? You, should we do that or? Or is this?
Yeah, well, you put stuff wherever you want it to. I just put that's what I was saying to you. Like, if you know where you want to put this down, you put them down. So then we're not having to move them unnecessarily. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't
Also
mind
right
where they
there.
go. Right. Oh, interesting.
So I do.
Interesting. Right. Okay. Well, in fact, I've got an ammo workbench on me. If you want to, I'll put that. Yeah, I'll put that behind us. So this is the one that actually, I believe, repairs. Sorry, crafts
Look at
ammo.
this.
Sorry.
Do you have a worn gun, right? Oh man.
I
How
don't,
much?
but I do have a worn hatchet for argument's sake. Let's have a.
Yeah,
Okay, 1 second. All right, I need to.
gotta
Right,
hold it.
repair item. Okay, does it cost money? I think it costs money. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button. I think I've held it rather than.
Hey, wanna put it somewhere?
No. Sorry, I just pressed the. There we go. Right, so put that down there. Right. So repair item. Yeah. So what do I repair? Oh wow, it's just repairing it to full. Okay, that's like what cost was that? I think it's took a ruble. It's took a. Have you got cash on you at the moment?
No,
Okay, you try and repair something then that's not because
I already
I'm pretty
did.
sure it's took one. Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm pretty sure it
I
took one of
did.
them. Like a ruble note off me.
Oh, you had some cash on you?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it. Not that it's a problem, as I say. It makes sense for it to do that. To be completely
Drop the
honest.
cash and try again.
Yeah.
So this one.
Oh.
Huh.
It fully loads mags as well. All that sort of goodness. So yeah,
Put our
definitely.
shit in there. Should I? You think I should
Yeah.
do my spin for the day?
If you want to, yeah. Of
Oh,
course you
you
can. Yeah.
waited
I mean,
for
I've been doing
basic
my
level
day.
2 though?
No. I've just been doing on a daily one, etc. And again, I've been really happy with what I've been getting from
Oh,
it. To be
so
completely honest.
first one.
Interesting. I can't seem to get the.
You get all 3 of these? Might have
All
just
three
got
of
the
what?
VSSK.
I've got the VSSK on me, and I've got a BGG AR-50 so far. I'm not getting the options here to attach the planks to these. Oh, do you have to keep it on you on this server? Then is that how it works differently then? Let me get me at. Yeah, right. So it's different. So I did read something on the like showcase thing that said you keep the
Yes,
resources on you.
super modded servers are like, damn man,
Yeah.
look at this. I must have got the same stuff you did or something?
So you say that again. So
No,
you got the same as well.
I got the VSSK. But then I also got this.
What key card is that? Oh, I got an SSD yesterday as well. Yes. It seems that like it doesn't just give you one thing, does it? It gives like 2 or 3 things, but you don't realise until you actually check your inventory. And oh wow, amazing!
I think it's. So can we? Do we have to build like their layouts that they were talking about in there, or can we just like can I put floors all over this and make a flat area?
I would hope here that as long as we build like ceilings above this, you know what I mean, that they don't mind about there being no floors there. We'll just have to work out, you know, like obviously this will be a 1x1, won't it? You know what I mean? This will be obviously, but it's just, you know.
I think we double all these. What do you think about that?
In terms of, do you mean in terms of making it twice as high? Sorry.
Yeah. Imagine if.
Yeah. I mean,
imagine if we made like a staircase up to this one right here.
A staircase.
So we could shoot down, just like a little gap to shoot down.
Oh god. Yeah. I mean, I think there'll be a tremendous amount of. Let me just get this. Why? Come on. It seems to snap to like the wrong side, and I don't understand why it's doing that. Down.
We'll just try it like.
Yeah, doing it. I'm getting that now.
That's what you doing that shit?
Yeah, just about. Like, that looks like it's close enough for my liking. Right, so that's sticking out of that fine. Yeah. Right, okay. Should we... Right, let's get that built first, just so we can test and make sure it works the way we want it to be. So build gate frame. It's just 2 posts, isn't it? Okay. I'm not getting the option to actually... What do we actually use to make a garage door?
Wood.
I mean, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Right wood door. Tier 1, right wood door. What's... Build Tier 1, right wood door, it says. Oh, right, so you build the left side and you build the right side. Tier 1 double garage door. I don't think that's right, but... Yeah, so that's... Oh, off the spell off, I want to break my leg. Oh, I've not broke my leg, but I've got a bleed. 1 second.
Victim.
Yeah, probably damaged my boots even more. My boots are badly damaged. I'm gonna need to repair them.
How much nails do you have left?
I will check now. 1 second. I put about 50 into the... No, I put 100 into the BBP bench, but it is probably that in fairness.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right on that one there. I think I've got... Yeah, I need more. I need more nails. Now, this isn't the one that I thought it would be, though. I thought it would be... let's put 25 in there. It was like a double one, you know, so like it opens like from the bottom to the top, rather than it opening... I don't know if I put the wrong kit down here or whatnot. Have you done that before? Been making a garage kit or?
Oh, what is it doing?
It's supposed to be the one where like you lift the bottom up and it goes up to the top. So it's like a, you know, a double wide door, etc. You know, it's like one. You know, it's a garage door. You know what I mean? Rather than it being like a normal door.
Yeah. Double garage door.
I'm going to dismantle all that, and I'm just going to check if we need to put a different kit down. Right, so when you dismantle, it does put the materials on the ground, or some of the materials on the ground, etc.
Yeah, you need the garage door.
That's what I've got. That's what I've got.
That one says it's the double for some. I don't understand why.
Right, so I must. Sorry, I need to see what you mean. Right, okay, I need to remove.
Can
Dismantled. Right, I'm dismantling the frame now. Right, get the kit. So. I've got the right kit now. I've got the right kit now. Is it, what are you trying? What are you trying to build?
anything? You took the nails out of here, yeah?
I left
Nice. I'm just
25 in there. Yeah.
making sure.
No. Right.
Yeah.
Just getting this angle right here. Right. So this should be the right one this time. This doesn't have a line in the middle, so. Right. So. Build gate frame. No, that's definitely the one. Yeah. Right. Okay. So. I'm not getting the option to build it again, so I'm going to assume I need more planks. I've only got 8 planks on me. Yeah, 8 planks. Do you have any more planks on you?
Don't.
Right, okay, right, here's the saw. There's the saw, now it's on the ground underneath. But if we can actually repair items, right, it's on the ground then. I'll start putting more kits down then.
Well, I'm getting the. Are you
So
getting it?
I've just been kicked off. Yeah, it said connection with the host is being lost. Please, please, please do not do the same as yesterday now. Really not got. Yeah, it's gone offline for me. Let's see if anyone's asking about saying that there was no one logged into it, was there? I think there was like 4 or 5 other people on. Oh, it don't matter. Actually, it's a different server. But anyone talking about it? Is it still showing online for you when you look at it? Right. Just asked in the edit server profile. Let's get my name right for a start. What up?
Oof.
It's showing 28 people on it. It's doing the same as yesterday again for me. Fuck's sake. Let's see if it's at least so we can pick up that saw, I suppose.
Oh, it's still
Someone else just says
still
AB
down,
crashed and out.
still down for me. So.
That's bizarre. Because again, I'm starting to. All right, okay. So 5 other people have commented, or people have said that that amount of people have been affected. I'll just thank them for that. At least we weren't the only ones. Whatnot. So, oh, what's up, Doc? Sorry, oh, what's up, Duck? He says 4 of our members have been kicked off. And a guy called Xavier has just said, yeah. Sorry, I appreciate you can see this. Sorry, I'm being an idiot.
Oh, I just have it. I currently do have it pulled up.
Yeah, I got a silly
I think.
question. I don't think it's exactly the same time as yesterday that this has happened, but I also don't think it was too far away. I mean, for me, I kind of thought that we started to have issues getting in, or I started to get issues getting in at like 7 p.m. or around 7 p.m. my time, and it's literally like 20 past 6 in the, in other words, it's nearly 24 hours since.
Yeah.
And then about 7:30ish, we switched over to playing on in the evening. We switched over to playing zombies. I did like that GPR. I don't like the fact it only has
The
90 rounds in it once it's pack a punch, but I'm assuming once I
what
get
does
these
it
60
start with? You start with 60. I had the 60.
now let me think about this. You had the 60 round mag on it when I picked it up, didn't I? So it when I pack a punched it, it went to was it 90? 108? Oh wait a minute, I'm getting confused. I think I've used it before and no before yesterday, and it only had 90 when it was pack a punch. But this time I think it had 180 when it was pack a punched. But yeah, I did quite like that. It seems to be quite a hard hitting.
That he was flying.
Oh
Damn. See,
man.
that's why I don't even fuck with helicopters. You just don't.
Well, yeah, it's a frustration, isn't it? Because end of the day, you don't want to have to run about the entirety of the map. How many times are you going to run back and forth between, for instance, um, the
I hope.
VC and the base? Yeah.
Damn, you check out the Minecraft episode.
Not yet. So not yet. Sorry. No, no. I've been busy job hunting today and chasing up some of the applications. Yeah, I will get around to it though. Probably the same couldn't get right. Fair enough. Hopefully, as I say, it'll give me ideas and inspiration for getting back into Minecraft myself. This is my nephew just wants to play on Roblox at the moment. It says him and his friends don't want to play Fortnite anymore. I don't necessarily know why that is. But yeah, I mean, like Roblox is like for every game that works on console, 99 other ones don't. You know what I mean? Because it's designed for like on iPads or on phones or whatever. So, like my nephew's playing a game and I can't play it properly because I'm on an Xbox. Right. What was I trying to do? Yeah, I did try. Earlier when I could see the server and the DZSA launcher, I did try searching for it again in the normal launcher, and again it doesn't exist. Is the short of it. It doesn't exist on the normal launcher for some reason for me. Um, does it show there's people actually on it for you at the moment, despite it being offline?
No,
Okay,
nothing.
'cause it says 28 out of 100 for me. Um,
Damn, it's going.
It's not gone up since it refreshed from 0 to 28, but again, you know, like knowing that it's telling me that the ping for us is like, oh, it's on our doorstep, even though it physically is impossible for that to be the case. I don't believe a damn thing that the launchers are telling me anymore, you know, in that regard. I do find it a bit coincidental, though it's probably not nothing to read into that this next patch they're releasing for DayZ will get rid of all of those fake servers, you know, that all have 5 mods on them and like, you know, 255 out of 255, even though you can't have that many people on a server, which obviously takes up like the first 1,000 server hits you get when you order it by whatnot, and suddenly then they start getting these DDoS and hacking attacks, etc. Obviously they've said that they're going to fix it, but then again, I mean, with Bohemia, fucking hell, when they say they fix something, I can pretty say 99 times out of 100 they haven't fixed it, and they've probably added more bugs in to if they have actually fixed it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, oh, we fixed this thing, but now there's 3 other new issues.
Looks like maybe this one. Do you have any other servers?
Um, oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, literally, there's only one on my list of favourites that shows us offline, and typically it's the one we obviously want to join. Our old servers up. Obviously, no one on it. Surprise, surprise. Obviously the greenhouse server we talked about is well 50 out of 50, and I'm
Arching.
assuming it's a big. Yeah, it's right. So you can't see my one as well. Well, to be fair, it runs out in a couple of days anyway. So they probably just disabled
Oh,
it. But let's have a look in the. Yeah.
damn, man. How it feels. Oh,
Yeah, well, again, at the moment, you know, I think playing Bohemia games at the moment is if we're lucky, and if we're really, really, really lucky, we might get a bit of game time in. And again, it's just bad luck, isn't it? The 2 games arguably we want to play, but we have these type of issues. Um, no, it doesn't cost much to get another saw, etc. But it's just the inconvenience of it. But then again, it's easier to replace a saw than it is to replace a fucking helicopter, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, trying to. I mean, I am interested if we can find a server that is actually stable with like more than 40 players on it, because I'm sure there'll be some likely, very likely modded servers that are stable, but they're stable because they haven't got all of the cool mods on that I want to use. But at the same time, if they have too many of those cool mods or whatever, then it becomes unstable. Like this server we're talking about now, the new server we're playing on, it has a cooking mod on it, which adds in I'd probably say about 60 new recipes for making stuff, and you can put like tomatoes and zucchinis
I
into this.
saw all the.
And I was sat there thinking like that is just completely, utterly not necessary. You know, I mean, it might be cool for the one person who maybe asks for it to be added, etc. But that's just completely unnecessary nonsense, and it's quite a big size mod as well. It's like several hundred megabytes, so it's like okay, fair. Every server can have a few on that aren't really, um, you
Oh
know,
damn, dude, you didn't want to indulge in a little bit of cooking?
I mean, I want to actually indulge in playing DayZ on a stable environment at the moment, and that seems to be,
Well,
yeah.
let's
Mm.
base it there.
Just like these people who are on, no, who are saying that they're not on the ARM or DayZ Discord, or the posts are being deleted, one of the two, but saying on Reddit that they think that this isn't just a DDoS attack, they actually think Bohemia have actually been hacked, and it's an extension of, like, what was it now? How many months ago was it where those phantom servers started to appear and, take up, like, the top hits for servers and all that sort of stuff, and all that sort of jazz. Some people think it's I mean, it's probably tinfoil hat nonsense, but they were thinking it's like it's an extension of that. There clearly was some way they could get into Bohemia's systems to cause that. Because at the end of the day, if they're able to get phantom servers showing on the official server list, that's definitely a problem. That's definitely something. The only servers that show on the official side are ones that Bohemia and Nitrado control. So some people think it's kind of like this isn't just a DDoS. This is actually that they've been compromised, and that the DDoS is just part of it. Which is why obviously they're not talking about it too much. But again, I can only think of one time where DDoS went on for longer than this, and that was Titanfall 2, and that killed the game. That literally killed it. You know,
Bro, you should have saw the Twitch numbers drop. Viewers were not
for which game?
Armory Forger. Just fucking like it was above Daisy. Like Daisy's always rocking like
Yeah.
anywhere from 3K to like okay. I bet it's fucking high as fuck now. But
Well, it's the thing, isn't it? For every person who um has already seen, like, like the devs' Twitters where they've said they're being DDoSed. There'll be a lot of people who haven't seen those posts because they're not interested in you know just finding out who are the devs on it and seeing what's going on. They're only interested in the fact it's been down. And obviously, like when you look on their Twitters at the moment, as in like the Armour or the DayZ ones, there's more people on there who are saying stuff like, I bought this game or bought a server and I've not been able to play it for 7 days now. What are you
all I
doing
want to
about
do is
it? If
fucking
you're
play.
making progress, why are we seeing no progress? I'm paying for a service that I can't use, or I've just bought the game, I want it to be refunded. And obviously, there was even one person who actually said they were able to get a refund for DayZ despite sorry, not DayZ, sorry, Free Forger, despite several hundred hours played due to these ongoing issues at the moment. Now, I think that's nonsense. I don't believe they would have got a refund, because if that was the case, then literally Steam would have announced it, to say, look, like with the day before where they're like, right, clearly this game's a scam. And obviously, Armory Forger isn't a scam, but at the moment, it's not playable. Um, and it's a shame, isn't it? But again, they just need to get a handle on it. They've got the money to sort this shit out. They've got the money to stop it from happening again. They need to actually do that. Yeah. But right, what do we do
Currently
then?
trying to load in to see if there's anything up.
Right, I'll try.
Right now it looks like this.
Is that our new server or our old one, just to confirm? We're talking about the new
The
one,
rots.
the lot server. Is that a Reforger one? Sorry, am I getting confused?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to load in to see if
Yeah, yeah,
it's
you carry
fucking
on. Yeah, yeah, as I say.
fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, I have to say I'm quite impressed by the promptness of this. So, the server owner for our new DayZ server has just put on a post that's saying all servers are currently down due to an issue with a hosting provider. Actively engaging them. working to restore it as soon as possible. We'll provide updates as soon as we have. Oh, right, that makes more sense then. That's good. He's actually explained a bit about what's causing it. So basically, the data center that this server is hosted on is either in the process of being moved, data's been put in the process of being moved to another data center, or they're doing like the pre, the work before to get it ready before they actually do it. That makes more sense, right? So potentially then, that means this issue with this server we've had yesterday and today isn't actually to do with the DDoS stuff. It could just be simply due to what this server owner said about it being down to the data center that hosts our server being in the process of doing migration somewhere else, or maybe to another server at the same place or something.
Always something. Just join.
Well, yeah. Again, I know.
But that's the only time that was yesterday, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get it back up right now.
No, he's saying he's in contact with their server hoster, and obviously they'll give us an update as soon as they can, which is good. So, yeah. So again, I'm going to assume it won't be up quick, because if they're migrating stuff, they could be they could literally be copying all the data from one server to another. They're probably doing multiple at the same time and all that, trying to make it faster, but do not know. But yeah, they give us a link to the actual like server hoster's website, which is called Path, and well, they have actually said on the actual Path website, in terms of data center migrations, they've said London migration has been completed for Path and is coming back up shortly for clients, but the server isn't based in London, is it? You know what I mean? The server isn't UK based. The server's American based, and obviously I'm joining it from the UK.
You can look for another one.
Well, we might as well do. Yeah, I suppose if you want. Yeah, let's.
Don't know. I like the way that one
And
is,
I
but I
like that
don't like all
common
the
place as
unnecessary.
well. But yeah, well,
Like the way the trader is. I like the prices.
the
You
prices are
actually
going
have
to be
to.
tripled, aren't they? After the next wipe, they're all going to be tripled. So that could be a bad thing. But then again, like clearly you can repair items with that bench. If you can repair the items for no cost, as long as your stuff doesn't get ruined, you can repair your clothes. You don't have to buy replacement ones. You could repair your backpack. You could, you know, save yourself having to replace items by just repairing them once you get back to base, unless obviously you lose them in a PvP zone. And they even said after the next wipe, they'll be adding a mod that's basically a gear insurance mod, so that if you die and your body bag isn't looted, then if you've insured it prior to that, after a period of time of that body bag not being looted, you will then be able to go somewhere to like the insurance vendor, the insurance machine, and be able to get the gear back after a period of time. So I'm going to assume that that period of time will be like, the body bag will be there for an hour. If it's not looted within an hour, then you'll be able to get your loot back maybe 24 hours later or something like that. But for obviously whatever fee the insurance charges you. But yeah, I mean, when I look at the old server, we've already said enough about that in terms of there's mods on it that don't need to be there. There's mods on it that basically make it pointless for people who don't have helicopters or don't want to use helicopters because of the server instability to be able to contest things, because the groups that are in helicopters are all flying around with their own individual helicopters. Obviously, the dinosaur noise is when they've I'm sick of having to log out and then log back in just to make sure there's, dinosaurs that have spawned under the map inside a base type thing, or outside, under the map near a base, and we just hear it non-stop while I'm doing stuff at base. And again, you know, we can't drive on that server when it's over 40 players. Maybe it's better now with the updated, server spec. But we're not going to be able to test that because they're not going to get 40 people back on until they do a server wipe anyway. You know what I mean? Like literally, when I'll mean this seriously. Like when I look in the morning, in other words, when it'll be like, like evening in Australia, or when I look before I go to bed, in other words, where it'll be, kind of like weekends or whatnot. I have never seen more than 5 people combined on the two Australia servers whilst I've been looking, and that hasn't just been a thing since the purges. That's been prior to that. No one actually plays them. No one actually plays. If people aren't playing it a decent amount before an actual, before an actual purge or something, no one's playing. So when they say, "Oh, it's the same spec as the Australian ones that don't have any issues," it's not going to have any issues when you've got 3 people max playing them. You know what I mean? It's going to be when
Easy.
there's 40 people, etc. Um, so yeah, it's annoying because I still want to play DayZ.
What do we do? We
Oh,
switch to zombie for today?
yeah, I'd probably say let's switch to zombies so I don't have to keep going
So,
on a never-ending rant. But the only other server I'd really, really, really like to play on DayZ at the moment, you already know which one it is. It's a Deadfall one, and we've got no chance getting on there whilst the streamer's on it. You know
well,
what
let's
I
just
mean?
wait a few
Yeah.
days. Maybe we can get our gang on there this weekend. Something.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's I don't. The scenario I don't want to happen, and I think it's probably the one that's become more likely, as much as I don't want it to be, is it gets to when the next wipe is for our old server, and I'm sat there thinking, right, well, if I want to play DayZ at the moment, until I find another server, then I play on that one. But I really don't want to. I really don't want to. I don't think it's a server that, as a solo, there's any benefit in playing whatsoever. I completely get why you and the others don't want to play it. I don't really want to play it myself. But obviously, I think let's get on to zombies, and as I say, and then we can obviously, because at the moment we might not be able to see some of the other cool servers that might be out there because this server issue, what's clearly not just affecting the one we're playing on earlier today, it might be affecting other cool ones and stopping them being, stopping others from showing. So yeah, I'd say let's just jump onto zombies then.
That's fine with me. We can, yeah, party. Thank y'all for tuning. I'll hit that. Sorry, I did.